the Cadaver Synod, the trial of a dead pope. In the 9th century, the Catholic Church held incredible power over both religious and political affairs. Pope Formosus, who was elected in 891, played a significant role in the Church's leadership. However, after his death in 896, the political landscape shifted dramatically. The new pope, Stephen VI, sought to consolidate his own power and undo Formosus's legacy. One of the most shocking actions he took was ordering the trial of Formosus, even though he was dead. This event would become known as the Cadaver Synod. Pope Formosus's reign had been marked by controversy and political rivalry. During his time as pope, he had made several decisions that angered other powerful figures within the Church. One of his main actions was supporting the rise of powerful factions in the Eastern and Western churches, which led to a lot of political tension. After Formosus's death, Stephen VI, who had a personal and political grudge against him, wanted to reverse many of his policies and take control. This animosity was the main catalyst for the bizarre trial. In 897, Pope Stephen VI arranged for the dead pope's body to be exhumed and put on trial. Formosus's corpse was dressed in papal vestments and seated on a throne in the courtroom. A deacon was assigned to represent the deceased pope in the trial. Stephen VI himself acted as the prosecutor, accusing Formosus of perjury, violating church laws, and illegally assuming the papacy. The trial was absurd from the start, as a dead man cannot defend himself, but this was exactly what Stephen VI wanted. He aimed to disgrace and delegitimize Formosus. The charges brought against Pope Formosus were mainly political. Stephen VI claimed that Formosus had been involved in illegal acts while in office, including breaking church laws and making decisions that harmed the unity of the church. He was accused of illegally assuming the papacy and of having a questionable relationship with the Carolingian dynasty, which was politically inconvenient. The charges, however, lacked credible evidence and were purely driven by Stephen VI's desire to erase his predecessor's influence and weaken his own opposition. The result of the Cadaver Synod was as shocking as the trial itself. Pope Formosus was found guilty of all charges, and the court declared that his papacy was invalid. His body was stripped of its papal vestments. 3 fingers were cut off as a symbolic punishment for his supposed sins, and the corpse was thrown into the Tiber River. The trial was a grotesque spectacle that only deepened the political instability of the time. It alienated many supporters of Stephen VI, and his reign would not last much longer. The Cadaver Synod had lasting consequences for both the papacy and the history of the Catholic Church. It was seen as a shameful event, and Pope Stephen VI's actions quickly turned against him. Just a few months after the trial, Stephen VI was arrested, imprisoned, and strangled to death by his enemies. The trial of a dead pope was never repeated, and it highlighted the lengths to which political rivalry could distort religious practices. The legacy of the Cadaver Synod remains a bizarre and tragic episode in papal history, showcasing the extremes of power and revenge in the medieval world. Thanks for watching. History isn't just a collection of events. It's a mirror that reflects the triumphs, tragedies, and lessons that shape our world today. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to like and subscribe for more.